Welcome back with another video with you guys. I'm gonna drop another one. So this is gonna be Crush Slash. Everybody we're looking for, you get a new weapon, Dagger for Crush Slash, which is really nice. I'm gonna take a look at it right now first. Again, you guys have any questions, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. So this is the new Crush Slash Dagger. Really nice, really high base, good stats, good speed, good crit. You get double crit, gear crit, and crit rate, and 20% maximized chance. Huge. 10 mana on return, and a flat damage percent, and also Crush Slash maximized percent plus 75. Okay, what does that mean? We're gonna explain later in the skill and rune link section. Please check the timestamps in the pinned comment. All right, let's get to the gear. This is the best dagger with the high base. 630 can go up to 636. Pretty decent roll. Damage imp. Double maximize here. And a 13 fire. Don't worry about the blade death section. Just the base alone is really good. Craft it yourself, it's not that great. It'll be like 580 base. So as you can see, this one has 580 base, and they're pretty much almost similar. I'm still losing 6% here, so yeah, almost the same. Okay, this is an ancient one from season 4. We cannot find this anymore. So there you go. That's my dagger. I have lightning on hit here. So this is gonna be dual dagger build. You can do dagger and shield, whatever you want to do, as long as dagger. Okay. I have the domain of strength in as well, for a little bit of extra DPS. Okay, you need the helmet here, all the way down. Air effect link rune here, all the way down. Here as well, all the way down. Boots all the way down. Right there. And then necklace for poison on hit. And then maximize chance. So this is double maximize chance. Or 10% maximum, 9.1% maximize chance on this necklace. It's really good. And it controls a lot of your mana. And then belts, you can do a different crafted belt, whatever you want to do. All right, this is just what I got. You don't want to copy me. So there's farming gear, Colossus for sanctum effect. All right, so the charms is going to be Elisa, Hamal, Boro, Caster. Those are your 4 charms, which is what I got. Okay, here we go. And then there you go. Alright. So that's the charm. Lacroma. This is what I have. It's gonna be this is what I got. This is must be in there for ring. This is the old ring. This is the crafted 2-hand weapon. Okay, and then now we go into mastery. 10 9 points, 1 point there. Lastly, mana potion first, all the way down. HP potion as well next. So 1 and 2, and then 3rd, and then this, once this is unlocked, get it right away, and then move on, and then get whatever the rest you want. Okay. Now that's mastery relics. It's gonna be caster. You're gonna do strength instead of sanctum if you don't have the ring. If you have the ring, you want the sanctum effect. Okay. There's that. Speaker for the +1 energy for extra earth energy. Maserati for the defensive buff here, and the reflect. Taken with decrease. And then Zodiac. 1 point here, 2 point here, 3 point for the melee up top. Take this here, physical damage here for area damage imp, and then here I take 1 point there. Okay, you can take a little bit more damage by going here if your stats are 200, 200, 200. Okay, much better. So what, this 5, here is 3, here is the other 3. All right, so here I took both strike amp and area effect amp, area damage amp. Then here I take only area damage, and then here I take the crit build, the wheel. It's really good if you do crit build with this build, because the awakening that I took increase your crit rate. So there's air effect. You don't need to. If it's kind of good with higher crit rate or higher air effect, but it's not necessary. So you can just get more damage amp over on this side. Okay, whatever you want to do. That's if you want more damage, take that. Okay. Again, like I said, I don't have coal on hit, so I need coal on hit, and this is where I get it. If you have every other elements, you don't need to get it. You want to go for more amp damage. Okay, anywhere that has damage for amp, take it. And then here I take this and this right there. You don't have to take the other one. So there's that. So what you can do, you can trade this off for this amp here if you want. Okay, so that's a stronger 5% if your strength is 500. If not 500 strength, then just go and take this little extra damage on there. Okay, right there. And then lastly, you want here for your last energy. Okay, so there we go. Specialization 1, I take all the air effect, everything on air effect for area effect amp or area damage amp. So take all of those. Take enrage, take this, increase your shout provocation duration longer, so you get the 12% damage amp, because this is the duration during shout effect. So the longer the shout is in effect with the duration, you get this amp. Okay, there's the specializations. Now we're going to the skill. You want crush slash. Okay, so early game, you would take this, Origin Awaken. Late game, when you have good crit rate like me, like 700 plus, you will take the first one. It has 15%, it has 10% damage amplification. Okay. And it extends the range. This is really good for no crit build. Very, very good for no crit build. This is very good for crit build because you can do crit and maximize at the same time. The skill give you 3% triple maximize. Really good off the bat. 10% actually. Total is 10% at legendary. Yep. 7% triple maximize. Extra 3 at legendary. Alright, so that's 10% right there. It's really big. Okay. And then if you have the weapon, that's in the 20. So that's 30% maximization chances. So that's really good for just the item and the skill. So this skill might be the strongest shadow dagger skill for now in the game with the new weapon. All right, so let's go to the skill. Extract earth energy, fighting spirit for tankiness because it's gonna be close range. Mana stone, of course, warrior shadow with the source awaken there. You can see focus for more tankiness. Iron will for even more tankiness and damage amp. So there we go. I add you don't have to do this. I add domain of strength in there just for a little extra clear speed on farming. Strike, mana stone, focus, harmony, air effect to make it bigger. I need it bigger. The bigger it is, the better. Okay. Again, this is, you don't have to do the same thing. If you want to play with domain strength, you need the helmet. Okay. and then Illusion X to proc Center of Gravity, extra energy there for I Awaken at Origin for the damage taken reduced. That's 10%, is pretty good. Blood Explosion, of course, for the shoulder that I have in Lacroma. Counter attack for more dodge rate, and pain effect when it hit an enemy. And then Provocations. This is the biggest one. So during that 9.8 seconds, I have 12% damage. Okay. All right. So Fighter's Wrath is for your melee buff. Make sure you guys get the increased duration. And screw rune effect. So because the increased duration, you make it last longer. I like to make it last longer. It's stronger when it lasts longer. All right. So there's that. And then here for extra physical flat or percentage, when it is buff, so that's roughly 750%. All right, that's pretty much that. And then seals again. If you're low on crit rate, if not 750, you need to take seal crit to boost a little bit more. So you can do 170 and higher up maps cards. This is seal strike when you have that amount. Okay, so you swap the two. Seal dodge or seal element domain depends on early game or late game. Right. So there's that. And based on juice goal, if you have high juice goal, you can have two of them at the same time. I think it's 1100. It's 1100. All right. So that's the skill breakdown. Now let's go test out the mapping. Make sure I buff. So with the helmet, with the main, what it does is it proc one time, and then you can just let it run down to 0. It starts from 10 and down to 0. So it's automatically stacked 10 with the helmet, always maximum, and then it goes down, 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 down as you move. You don't need to do anything. You don't have to do it. You play that one skill. It's fine with me. Since board is limited, you can just play with Shadow Crush Slash. Crush Slash is super strong right now. So right now I have about 40%. I don't have the weapon to have another 20% to be at 60%. So this thing is really, really good. All right. So since they give you a lot to maximize chances, it's really, really nice if you can do crit build with it, because crit and maximize can roll at the same time. It's now way less expensive because of that weapon at 20, and then you get like the skill at 10, that's 30, right? And then you get like a necklace of knowledge. The necklace of knowledge I showed earlier in gear, that adds 10 as well. So that's there right there. Your 40%. That's 40% right there. And then didn't forget about your charms either. Charms also have maxi chances on legendary effect roll. So that's a lot of maxi chances with crit and crit damage at the same time. So yeah, this might be the strong shadow skill because of the maxi chances it gives. Because like, you see how close I am to monsters. That's why I'm taking those melee link runes. Later on, if you are stronger and you don't need those tankiness, you can probably just drop them for better amplifications. It's again preference. I'm giving you early tankiness so you don't die. You can do whatever you want afterwards. So Okay, so that's the build. Any questions, leave it in the comments. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when we go live. All right. So that's the build. Again, guys, any questions, leave in the comments. Please check the pinned comments for timestamps, so you can just jump whatever you want to see. Thanks. I'm out.